So our grand total for this entire month-long adventure is gonna be
Hi friends, welcome back to our channel.
in this video, we're gonna show you guys how much our trip cost.
And we're so excited to be back in Minnesota and have our Caribou Coffee. I love how they have their little logos like snowmobile parking only, life on the lake. So yeah, we're gonna show you guys what we spent. We had a few requests from friends to make this video on how much we actually spent on our road trip. So we categorized it down into 4 categories, which is gas, food, miscellaneous things, and camping fees and things like that.
The first category is fuel. We were able to average 16.5 miles per gallon. It's gonna vary if you're, let's say, taking a road trip on a Prius or any other fuel efficient vehicle. So for fuel, we ended up spending $867.
You guys might totally be surprised about food. As you can tell, we do like good food, so we did spend $1,062 on food. So for our camping fees, we did spend $247. We did have a hotel one of the nights. Otherwise, we managed to do everything camping, and we also stayed with relatives in California and also Washington.
For our final category, we decided to name it miscellaneous. In that category, that includes stuff like car washes and activities we did along our trip. And that went for a total of $71.88. So our grand total for this entire month-long adventure is gonna be
$2,248.
So now that you guys heard all of our totals for all of the categories on your road trip, you know where you can save money, and we definitely learned a lot from our first road trip together, especially in the food category, spending $1,062. I mean, we definitely like to eat healthy. The more organic products or produce are definitely at that higher price. But I do remember those times we ate at the lodge at Yellowstone. Stuff like that where you can spend less time eating out can definitely put your grand total price cost down $2,000 or maybe even, you know, $1,800 for a month-long road trip. Camping fees, they can also vary a lot based on what sites you're staying on. The first site, we actually got lucky and we were able to grab a nice RV style campsite right on the lake, and that we did pay $35. That night was pretty cool because it was our first night camping and it was our first time taking the tent out and make sure it fits, and our mattress.
It was a practice run.
Yeah, it was a good practice run. Park passes, we paid $80 for that for the both of us. By the way,
get a national park pass.
Get a national park pass. It's gonna save you money.
You can enter all national parks within the US, which is really cool.
Fuel, it's also gonna vary depending on how fuel efficient your car is.
If you drive a Prius, you're gonna save some money.
Yep. Yeah, and then car washes, we wanted to get the truck washed because of all the bugs. Driving at night gets tons of bugs, stuff like that. The grand total, $2,248.67. That's for 7,000 miles. Our budget when we started off was gonna be around $2,000, so it was pretty cool that we went only $248 over.
We were just going with the flow. Everything just worked out perfectly. It's not like we were watching like, hey, we can't get this.
You guys can go off of this whenever you're planning your road trip. You can use $867 if you're getting 16.5 miles per gallon and going about 7,000, 8,000 miles. You can definitely calculate your fuel, or at least get an estimation on your entire trip cost. Hopefully it helps you when you're planning your road trip, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.
You really gotta get
Honey,
out there, guys.
what was your favorite part of the trip?
Favorite part? Favorite part was cooking out in the nature, and I really liked Grand Teton.
Park, yeah.
So beautiful. I'd go back and I'd get a kayak or something, like be on the clear water.
Yeah.
there. I would do that. I would just relax there.
One thing we were actually thinking of getting is a kayak on the roof. That idea kind of fell through, but if you have a kayak, should they take it? Definitely take it, because you're going to be in some spots that if you're going to Grand Teton, definitely grab your kayak.
You know, a lot of people had paddle boards there, and they were just literally
people
laying
were
on the
just
paddle board.
chilling. It was pretty cool.
And then I really liked Yellowstone. I really liked the drives through Yellowstone where you enter the small streets as you go up we're driving through a cliffy road, and then you drive a loop and you get out. That was really cool because we wouldn't expect it. We weren't really looking at the maps at that time. So I loved that part. What was your favorite part, honey?
My favorite part was sleeping by the creek. That was in Montana. Cooking burgers and then having the encounters with the cows, how they were just around our truck. And then, like I said multiple times to you, that river, the creek, the sound of the creek,
the white noise.
that was the best sleep I think I've ever had. We're so glad we made these videos also just to look back on them. We watch these videos actually a lot. because
we, even us being there, we forget what we did, kind of, and you just get reminded. And
then watching the videos, you get kind of reminded of other details that you forgot.
Yes, and we're like, whoa, we were here, like, sitting here in gloomy Minnesota today. It's rainy out there, it's really cold, and I was kind of watching one of the videos, and I was like, dang, we were there. It's so beautiful. I want to go back.
So stay tuned for more upcoming videos. We actually are going to be heading back to the West Coast and doing some more hiking and traveling around America while this whole stuff is going around.
Thanks for watching the video. Please share it and give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.
We'll see you guys later.